Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are doing an intro video to a much longer project, just to give you an idea of where I'm at, why I'm doing this, and how I feel like I'm going to be able to accomplish it. So at the beginning of the year, one of my goals was to have my to-do list under 100. This is for my puzzle collection. And for me, one of the cool things about having a channel is that I always have puzzles coming in, but I also have this need to always want to buy the new thing that is out there, new collection that's out there, and it, one, adds up in cost, but two, I just forget about all the other puzzles that are on my to-do list. So at the beginning of the year, my to-do list was 150 puzzles. I've done a ton of puzzling, almost 80 puzzles so far for the year in that first quarter, and still my to-do list is 150 puzzles. Now this video might resonate with you because you also have a giant to-do list for your puzzles, or maybe you just aren't really in the mindset of wanting to buy new things. Maybe you are on a stricter budget, maybe you just want to save money, or maybe you just don't want to have things go to waste and just collect dust. So what I'm going to be doing here for the next few months is really focus on what I have, and hopefully you do the same thing. Hope you like this style of content. We're just going to get into this video. I hope you enjoy it. Also, we are working with some new audio equipment. As you can see, I have a new microphone. We're going to be experimenting with it. It has a lot of different accessories, so we're just going to play around for the next few videos. Let me know your thoughts on it. It's something that I am excited about, but also whenever I introduce new tech into my videos, it's a learning curve. So we're just going to get into this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you subscribe if you like this style of content, and we're just going to get into the video. Starting off this video, I just wanted to go in depth about the whys behind why I want to do this project. Obviously, is just to reduce the amount that is currently in my collection. I am someone who loves to give puzzles a second life. I feel like puzzles should be done over and over. Now, if you are someone who does puzzles as artwork, or if you love to collect them, that's a totally different story, but for me, that is not my journey. I love to give puzzles more of a lifespan. I love to receive them or buy them, do them, have fun with them. Sometimes I'll keep them for future use, but most often than not, I hand them off to the next person. That could be a family member, a friend. We have the puzzle library that is always accepting donations. I also like to give to local charities. We have a new homeless shelter in the area that is really excited for the puzzles that I'm bringing over. So for me, I love to give puzzles more of a lifespan than just what I can currently do in my collection. But also, it's going to save me a ton of money. For this project, I'm not going to be buying puzzles, period. I did that in August. It was great. I was able to save my monthly puzzle budget for something really special, and I loved that. So for me, I'm not going to be spending money for this project. Now for me also, I am still going to have things coming into my collection, so it's almost like an uphill battle because I still have puzzles that I need to do for brands. I'm still going to have more puzzles coming in, and those ones aren't really going to count towards the puzzles that are knocking off my to-do list. It's going to be a challenge for sure, but I'm really excited about it. So as I've mentioned, I have 150 puzzles on my to-do list, exactly areas that I want to show you. First up, we have the puzzles that have been on my to-do list for the longest amount of time. So that is these over here. These are from White Mountain Puzzle Company. I got this one in particular when I was at the store in Jackman, New Hampshire, their actual White Mountain Puzzle store. And I love this puzzle when I first got it. It's called Hot Air. Talking about oldest in my collection, I have these guys over here, which you can't quite see, but it's kind of like covered in stuff. But those are the Springbok puzzles that I thrifted or got at like antique stores that I'm really excited to do. But I feel like they're so special that I look over them because I want to save it for a special moment. But instead, they're just sitting there and they're never getting love, where I could just do them. You know, I was going to make a special video for it, but I never did. That's another thing that I often do, is I'll have this video concept, buy the puzzles, and then never do them. So let me show you a couple examples. First up, we have this one from BePuzzled, and this is a mystery puzzle. This one is called Sonata for a Spy, and I would love to try something like this, where it's like a mystery portion. It's kind of almost like a murder mystery dinner type situation where you're doing the puzzle, you're figuring the mystery behind it. It'd be something fun to do for Dave. And I originally was going to do a whole video on it, but it never happened because it seemed like such a project at the time, but I feel like I would really enjoy it. Another example is something that almost seems pointless to do at this time, so I just want to at least do the puzzle and get it out of the way. But I really wanted to try this blue Kazoo brand, and I was really excited about it. But since I've had this puzzle for so long, they have since changed their whole entire business model. So they now have more sustainable packaging, all the artists are different, all the images are different. This one is like non-existent anymore. This one is their old version, so it's not even like relevant anymore. So I still want to do the puzzle because it is super cute. It's called, I think it's just called Train. I also just always have this need to want to try new brands, which is one of the cool things about having this channel, is like trying all these different things. So I ended up buying like a bunch of like onesie twosies of a particular brand in hopes to do a review video or just to like try them out. For example, we have this one from Fred. Super fun image. I got it for Christmas a long time ago from Dave. It's called Galaxy Cat. So quirky. Never did it. We also have this one here from an Australian brand. Again, another video concept I was thinking about doing because I was doing my Around the World series. This one is by One But Many, and it looks so much fun, but totally overlook it. Next up, we have this one. It's called Oceans. The brand is Lucky Puzzles. I got it because, you know, new brand, hadn't tried it before, and instead, I just had it sit on a shelf. So I probably have at least 30 puzzles from different brands here that I've never tried before and want to do like a dedicated review video for it. But that's just like so much work. And so I just need to like condense them down, just do the puzzles so that way I can at least speak about the brand. Another category I have is puzzles that I buy on the spot. For me, I do like thinking about purchases for a while, like maybe having my cart for a bit before buying them. But in some cases, I see the puzzle, love it, need to have it, so I go out of my way to like buy it right then. Here we are, example number one. We have Enwood Games Dragon Valley. This one was originally on the puzzle group that I host. Someone did this puzzle, absolutely loved it, went, bought it, never did it. We have this one here. This one is by Ravensburger, and it is the Abandoned Carnival, which is super creepy. When this collection came out, I was so excited for it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I actually spent more than the original retail price because I needed it at that moment. If I just waited, it's still available now. I could have just like, you know, put it in my cart, put it on my wish list and think about it later. But instead I purchased more than the retail value, and I still have it, still haven't done it. And you know, sometimes those images just get you, you know? All these Art and Fable puzzles. I was so excited about them when I got them on Black Friday, such a great deal, but it's only a great deal if you actually do the puzzles afterwards. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 new Art and Fable puzzles that are absolutely stunning, that I was really excited for the deal, and then never did, and that was just in November. We also have a ton again from Magnolia that I purchased, again, not too long ago, that I completely forgot about or just have overlooked. I have just a ton of, look at like even these guys, Villager Puzzles. I love their puzzles, but I haven't done them, or haven't done all of them. I still have, I think, 6 or so of their puzzles that I haven't done yet. I'm so excited to do them, but they just get overlooked by newer things that are coming to my collection, even though those aren't so old. I sound like I'm complaining, and I'm not. It's such a great problem to have all these puzzles at my disposal to do. Some I got even free, you know, and it's so incredible. Like, I love my puzzles, but I get overwhelmed with having too much, and that goes for anything in my house. I don't necessarily call myself a minimalist, but I don't like having excess, and right now I feel a little overwhelmed by my collection, and I just want to save money and do the things that are on my to-do list. Because for me, I am someone who likes to check things off, and right now I just feel like things are just getting overlooked, and that's just not my personality. I will do a ton of different videos of me tackling this project. So right now I'm currently filming a randomizer choose my puzzle video. You guys seem to love those, and for me it's really great because I can find puzzles that are hidden in my collection that I've been avoiding, and I've done it twice so far. I've absolutely loved it. So doing that type of style is something I want to do, but also I think I want to, if I have it as a video concept, I'm most likely to do the puzzles. So I think for me, I'm going to do maybe more shorts over here or over on Instagram, so that way I can film me doing them, or film me like taking a name out of the hat or out of the tin to do some of the puzzles and like knock those puzzle counts down. My goal also is to puzzle each day, which I pretty much do anyways. I mean, in March I did 33 puzzles, so it's not like I'm not doing puzzles. It's I need to reduce the amount coming in, so that way when I do puzzles, puzzles, it actually makes a dent. I also want to make sure I'm doing a variety of piece counts because I do have 150 puzzles on my to-do list, but I think 54 of them are under 1,000 pieces. So I could easily do just all the smaller piece counts and that would be a successful completion of the project. But for me, it really isn't, because then afterwards I'm stuck with 1,000 piece puzzles, and that also could be very overwhelming, and I might overlook my collection, or it's just, I much rather have like a variety of piece counts on days that I maybe only have a little bit of time to puzzle or something like that. So I want to still be able to do a variety of piece counts. I still want to go through my at least 4 a month for 1,000 pieces. So hopefully over the course of 3 months, I have done like 15 or so 1,000 pieces, but also tackled some of those smaller piece counts as well. If I did about 15 or so puzzles each month, it'll just take about 3 months for me to complete this project, if that math is correct. So I do think it's doable. So maybe doing like 4 to 5 puzzles each week. That seems like a lot, but I do think again, it's doable. It's still less than what I'm currently doing. So that's my plan. Wish me luck, because right now I'm not overwhelmed. I'm actually really excited about it, to just like puzzle like crazy, and it will also reduce the amount of time I'm just like scrolling and browsing for new puzzles, because I will just be doing the puzzles instead. So that is the quick intro to this project. I thought it was going to be quick. I don't think it is, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for partaking in this challenge where we can tackle our to-do list, because I just want to save money this summer. Maybe we can go on a trip instead of buying puzzles. That would be cool. Or save our puzzle budget for something really, really special once I get to the end of this. That might also be fun and exciting too. So that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know again about the audio, because that's an experiment. But I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.